What are you both then planning from a strategy and a creative aspect to either capitalise or adapt to those changing habits? I mean, just if I may, Rose, you alluded earlier in the panel discussion about the presence of mobile and the importance of a mobile-first strategy in regards to your consumers. I imagine it's going to only accelerate under present conditions. So with everything you've just mentioned in regards to all the changes you're seeing and tech adoption, consumer trends and supply chain management too with advertisers, as to close off the conversation, what are you both going to be thinking about in the next few weeks to make sure that next year or even this coming quarter, you're fully prepared for what's to come?
So you say mobile first, but I think the difference here again is we've always been mobile first, and the majority of our users are very, very much using the Deal Moon app as opposed to essentially going on the website. I think where the industry needs to change is better adaptation with mobile tracking, especially when it comes to app. We're so far behind. Deal Moon personally lose 60 to 70% of tracking. And so when it's app to app and when it's sometimes even mobile cross-device tracking. So it's something that we love working with our partner networks on coming up with new solutions that are really, really going to take us where we need to be. And then creatively, we really do plan app first, and then we plan for the website. So everything we do is really, really mobile focused.
Thank you for sharing that. Alexander, functioning creatively, would you agree with Rose, or are there other things that you're focused on?
So I very much agree on. I think it's very interesting that Rose is bringing up the whole tracking aspect for app. So I'm at Global Sales Group. I'm personally sort of leading our efforts to influence the industry on adopting sort of heavier app tracking. We are also seeing not quite as much losses, and we like to see it as an opportunity, but we do believe that we have an opportunity of something like that. We can grow our global revenues by 8% from enabling app tracking with our advertisers. I think in addition to sort of what are we investing in and what are we focusing on now. So one of the things we're really trying to double down on is really new product development and improving our processes and making our offering better. So we feel like we're in a very fortunate position that we've been faring fairly well during Corona. We have seen growth, even though we've seen, as we talked about in the beginning, someone going bankrupt, and we've seen certain merchants pulling out and reducing budgets. We are overall financially seeing growth in our business. And we are trying to leverage this to say, hey, how can we provide even better offerings to our users and to our advertisers that makes us more relevant going forward. And I think a big part of this is also remaining, as we talked about earlier, really remaining agile. Like we as a business is transforming ourselves very much into being an agile business that can respond to trends and changes. So if we have another wave coming in over Europe and closing down, then we need to be able to respond to that very quickly by launching the right kind of campaigns that are attractive for our users and for our advertisers but at the same time sort of being able to mobilize all the right people in an effective way in the organization. So yeah, I think that's very much what we are investing in at the moment and where we have very sharp, sort of laser sharp focus on right now.